Welcome to episode 71 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys discuss aggressive baby names, and Joshua challenges Sean with some February-themed trivia questions. We get a new segment all about conspiracy theories, and Sean finds the worst cider he's had in his life. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. And Joshua, this is episode 71, if I am correct. Correct?
No,
Yes.
72.
Yes.
Is it 71? Okay, yeah, 71. You're right.
No, it's 71. I'm right.
You're
I
right.
got this. I know
You're
the
right.
maths.
I think you're right.
Oh, God. Anyways, how are you doing today, buddy?
Well, clearly I don't know what day it is, and I have no idea what's going on. And we should also say this is another night episode for those, for everybody listening.
We're just gonna have night episodes all year. That's the theme we're doing.
This could be the theme, So the night ones, as we say, get a little different, get a little weird. But it also is the beginning of a new month, so it's kind of crazy how fast this month is going by, or this year's going by. We're in the second freaking month of the year. It's kind of crazy.
It's already February. Damn.
Yeah, buddy. But I'm good. I'm good actually.
Nice.
Considering. Just spending all day at work and having a night episode. I'm freaking ready to rock and roll, man. Glad to be here.
Let's get it, bro. Let's fucking get it. Wonderful. Just like how we start every episode, Joshua, do you have anything that you are sipping on this evening?
I do actually. And I hinted at it because we're in a new month. It is February. So this is the month of love and passion. And what's the best kind of drink to bring in passion and love?
Hawaiian Punch?
No, not Hawaiian Punch. A nice big bottle of wine, my friend. Nice big bottle of wine.
Joshua is drinking Josh wine.
This is a Josh wine. This is a Josh Reserve from Paso Robles. Nice. It's a 2001 Cabernet Sauvignon. How do you say that, Sean?
Sauvignon Blanc.
There you go. Yeah, you know how to say that shit. You're a wine guy. But yeah, I picked this thing up, and actually I didn't pick it up. I've had it in my pantry for quite some time. I had to dust it off, so I thought I'd crack it open for this February. The month of love. So
the month of love.
Yeah. And Sean told me last time that you're supposed to open these things 15 or 20, how long are you supposed to let these things
You're supposed to let it breathe. Yeah, you just let it breathe for a good few hours.
Hours?
But
oh, shit.
Well, ideally, yeah, it would be nice. But realistically, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you got, however much time you have is the exact amount of time you should let that breathe.
It's been at least 30 minutes. So shit. Okay. It's been breathing for a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this into my cup. It's been breathing for a little bit. It's been locked up. I don't know why the wording on that sounds funny. It's been locked up since 2021, 2021. So
damn.
It's about time.
It's a good year. Good year, folks. 2021. I'm surprised you did wine this week. I didn't get the memo. I feel kind of left out. I also feel kind of bummed out because wine is usually our specialty when we do our Valentine's Day episode. So there's that.
It's still early. It's only February 4th, so we got time, But
that's true.
I wanted to kick it off right, man. I wanted to start this month of passion with a little bit of wine. So
this month of passion,
exactly. And I don't drink wine all the time. I'm not a big wino, so we'll see what this thing tastes like here.
Here we go. This is going for the sip. I love how the wine glass has a sticker of our logo.
Wow, that's actually pretty freaking good. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big wino like I just said.
Or what is it?
I'm
some notes of pepper. What do you do?
I'm not gonna describe the taste. I can just tell you what it is. It's just a reserve, man. It's one. I think it's one of the nicer bottles that they carry.
It looks fancy as fuck. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to just slide over to YouTube and check out the bottle and just go off my word here and check this thing out because I can't really describe the taste of it, but it's fucking good. It's hitting the spot actually on tonight's episode. So yeah, that's what's in my cup, buddy. Shit, that was the longest intro ever on what's in my cup.
Oh God, all for you to open a bottle of wine.
Holy
Jesus.
Shit. Yeah.
All right, like I mentioned last week, I got a bunch of ciders that I'm trying on the podcast, and this week's cider is this one right here. It is Newtopia cider. Cider is spelled Cyder, which is kind of weird, but it's a POG cider. So check it out. Utopia. POG cider.
That's cool. POG.
So Joshua, are you familiar with POG? Like
no, I'm not.
What the terminology POG is?
Educate me.
So POG is passion fruit, orange juice, and usually grapefruit. So let's find out how this tastes. Again, a cider. Ooh. Ugh. Oh. Oh my God! It tastes like armpits.
Does it really?
It tastes horrendous. Okay. This says it should be served at 40 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which it is. It's pretty damn cold. But Joshua, it tastes like poison in a weird way. It tastes bitter. It tastes like rancid vanilla, and like if you had an orange sitting out on like a hot table for about 40 hours, like it tastes like that. Nothing about this is good. Just throwing that out there. Nothing about this is good.
It's good.
So, thank God I have a backup here. I wasn't going to show this one on the podcast because I was just sipping on this throughout the day. But this is Incline cider. It's blood orange. This is good. This is delicious. The other thing, I'm just going to dump that out. That's horrible. That's god awful. So, anyways, forget this week's cider.
It's good you have a backup. I do have a question. So, are you going to like toss that one? Are you actually going to drink the rest of it?
I'm going to have to.
Oh shit!
I'm going to have to. I don't let liquor go to waste.
Was it like a $10?
This was again $4.99. $4.99 for this.
Okay, all right.
But it's awful. It's fucking awful. I'm going in for another sip though.
You know, somebody out there that likes that.
Oh, it's so bitter. Why is it bitter?
Maybe it needs to age. Like wine. Maybe it gets better as it gets older. Like
I don't know. We'll let that sit there for a little while. Joshua, let me just jump over real quick. Let's get this out of the way here. Let's head on over to the NFL bracket because we got some updates. We got some updates in the NFL bracket this week.
Yes, we did.
Joshua, the Bills didn't come through for us, buddy.
Nope, done.
They lost it, but it wasn't their fault. As I concluded in the episode, the referees love to play the game of football. Those referees, man, they love it. So the Bills are out. Bills are gone. We're left with the Chiefs. And then in a surprise victory that no one saw coming, the Eagles crushed the Commanders in what seemed to be a punishment well-deserving. They basically wiped the floor with their entire team. What was it, 55-22?
I didn't see
something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're left with the Chiefs and Eagles. So quite simple. We went 1-for-1 last week, or the week before. So who do you got?
I know, right? I still think the Eagles are strong enough to beat the Chiefs.
You think so, huh?
I think so. I think it's just going to come down to like just not letting people cheat, man. Let's just have a game where people can just hit each other and break a couple fucking rules and nobody throws a flag and nobody gets paid off and you know, Taylor Swift maybe has diarrhea so she's not on camera so much or some shit. You know, like maybe we just play a real football game this Super Bowl and stop fucking around with all the bullshit. Maybe.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But I'm going to go with you. I think we're both set on the Eagles. But there can only be one victor. So, I don't know, buddy. Like, you're not going to pick the Chiefs. I don't want to pick the Chiefs, but I'm going to have to for the sake of going 1-for-1 here. So, not like it means anything. You've already lost this competition.
Correct.
But I'm going to have to go Chiefs on this one. So
there
you go, guys.
Can
Sure.
I make a prediction for next year?
Of course. Yeah, of course.
I'm going to say it right now on February 4th, 2025. Okay. The Chiefs will not win next year's Super Bowl.
You've heard it here first, folks. I'm sorry for the delay. Episode 71. The Chiefs will not win next year's Super Bowl.
They will not.
I second that. Opinion. So let's hope. We've willed it into existence as the book from the past, The Secret. We willed it up. So there you go, buddy. That's all I wanted to do. Just bring up that because I watched both the games and they were as good as you would think.
Yeah, I was doing something better. I was out playing golf.
Yeah, I bet you were. Yeah. Playing with your balls. I love it.
I was surprised that like a lot of people were out there on the golf course while these football games are going on because it seemed like people did give a shit. But I was like, if everybody gives a shit about these games, why are they here on the golf course instead of watching these games? So.
I don't think they give a shit, though. I don't think any of them do, realistically. Like, none of the West Coast teams are in there, nobody. So why would the West Coast care? The biggest market care about any of these people and their football,
Make a solid point.
Solid points, buddy. Solid points. You know what else brings solid points, my dude?
What? Brings solid
my
points.
Next segment that I'm going to introduce this week, buddy. I did something creative and, dare I say, interesting? Or maybe that's just a theory that I had. Welcome, Joshua, to what I like to call Conspiracy Corner. I want to introduce a new segment called Conspiracy Corner this week. And I just want you to either debunk these theories that I'm about to give you, Joshua, or maybe you agree with these theories I'm about to give you. And for the audience, maybe you agree, maybe you don't. But I have some good ones here. With the first one being, Joshua, traffic lights are designed to make you late. All right? Now hear me out, buddy.
Okay.
Hear me out.
All right.
Traffic lights are part of a secret system designed to make you late for work, school, or maybe some important life events, the government, or maybe, here's the thing, or maybe Big Coffee. All right? Big Coffee controls the timing of the lights to increase stress levels, making you more likely to buy coffee, energy drinks, anti-anxiety medication. Because, Joshua, have you ever noticed how you hit every red light when you're already running late? That's not a coincidence, buddy. It's actually a carefully orchestrated plan to keep you frazzled and spending money. All right? Now I know. Far-fetched, I know. But here's the proof, Joshua. Here's the proof. Traffic lights always seem to turn red just as you approach them, even when there's no cross traffic. All right? That's proof number one. Proof number two, the rise of drive-through coffee shops, my dude. Drive-through coffee shops, all right? It correlates perfectly to the increase of traffic light malfunctions, all right? There have been a lot of malfunctioning traffic lights next to coffee shops. I'm just saying, all right? And the last thing I have for you as proof, Joshua, is have you ever seen the inside of a traffic light control center? The answer is no, because it's top secret. All right? So traffic lights are designed to make you late, my dude. That's what I'm getting at. You feeling that or are you not feeling it?
No, I think I think traffic lights are on purpose trying to get me through because they know I'm spewing oil all over the damn road, and they know I'm an environmental hazard. So they want me off the street as fast as possible. So they see my truck coming and smoking. I probably look like a fire truck to the lights. Like this thing's fucking on fire. Like I look exactly like what they want to go through the light. I feel like yellow lights stay yellow longer for me. Green lights do the same thing. I don't live that far from where I work, but I feel like I generally hit green lights more than I get stuck behind the yellow ones. I mean, maybe
you're the exception. Maybe you're the exception.
Maybe they're just mad at the Prius that you drive. Maybe because you're a fucking Prius driver, those lights are just like, fuck this guy. He's probably he's just you know what I mean? You're like the green guy, and so they're just like, slow this guy down.
Guy.
Like maybe they see your car and they're just like, fuck this dude. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. I definitely can see it. But I'm holding to my theory. Traffic lights are just Big Coffee trying to get you to buy more shit, buddy. That's my theory. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. I have 2 other theories, but I'm kind of going long on this theory thing, so I'm probably going to bring back the next one next week. So we'll just stick with that. So audience, let me know if you think that big coffee is causing you to be late. Anyways, that's all I had, buddy. I'll bring on the next 2 next week. So.
I love conspiracies. Anybody's got conspiracies, please drop them in the comment, because I would love to chat about conspiracies. I go all day on conspiracy. I watch that shit all the time, and I love it.
Well, apparently not, because you didn't hear about this theory, Joshua. Like, this is a big theory.
The traffic light? Yeah, you're right. I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Now, next, when I go to work tomorrow, I'm going to be watching these damn lights. Yeah. It's like, is this going to happen? Kind of funny.
All right, buddy. Let's head on over to the chat with us section. Let's. I know we got some topics in there. So.
Yeah, we got a couple topics. As we usually do, we get into it a little bit. Sean, would you like to read today's chat with us topics, or should I?
I will try my best, sir. Okay. The first topic that we have here is February brain brawl. I can read. The next topic is aggressive baby names. Mm-hmm. The one after that is Be My Valentine. Next one is Bring the Bush Back. Okay.
Oh, it's good. That one might get a little dicey. Just throwing it out there.
And the last one is Eating Raw Meat. Interesting.
That one can get dicey too. Right after Bring the Bush Back. Just saying. So just if you got kids in the room, just you might want to get them out when that comes up. All right. So February brain brawls, Sean. We haven't gone here in a while, but we can't do this without stepping over into one of my favorite rooms. We got to go over into the inside of what Sean's brain looks like. We got to go into the brain room, or the trivia room, whatever.
Is that really what my brain looks like?
That
I thought it would be much smaller.
Is the inside of your brain right there. And we're going to jam through these because, we can get through these pretty quick. But this has to do with, we're in a new month. I like to test Sean's brain and his knowledge with new month trivia and just little fun facts. So Sean, for your first, how many questions I got here for you, Sean? I think I got around like 4. Okay. So Sean,
questions. Holy shit. All right.
Do you know what the February birthstone is?
Ruby.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, if I don't get it right, I'm going to take a sip of the gross cider.
Oh, this is perfect. We should make this a thing when every time you get one of these wrong or right. So Sean, you're wrong.
Oh, no.
This month's birthstone is amethyst, which is said to symbolize love, Sean. Love. Remember, this is the month of love, Sean. It's the month of love.
Okay. I don't know how amethyst represents love. I thought rubies represented loves or diamonds. It tastes like armpit, Joshua. It tastes every time I drink this. It tastes like armpits.
The look on your face, and I wish people could see this right now if you're just listening. Sean's face is just, he went from like good looking to like an old turd that you see in the backyard that's been sitting in the sun for a while, just dried out.
So gross. It's so gross. Yeah. I'm gonna buy one just so you can try it.
Please do. Maybe they'll have it in Vegas when we go.
There you go.
Number 2, Sean.
Yep.
Here we go. What is the flower of February?
The flower of February is gotta be the rose.
Wrong. It is a violet, which is said to represent purity and loyalty. So write that one down. Sean's going to be feeling very good after these ones. Got a couple more. All right, Sean, maybe you can get this one. The writing is on the wall for this next one.
Wall. It's a wall.
Do you know what the color for the month of February is? What color?
It better be red. It better be red. Wait, it's not my final answer.
Nope, that's your final answer. Sorry, Sean. The color
please, God.
Is purple. Keep drinking, buddy. Keep drinking. I should give you a straw. Oh, yeah. Are you swishing that around? Holy shit. Everybody just got
It's so people know that I'm drinking it. It's disgusting. It's horrendous. It's the worst thing I've ever had.
Let's get through it. We only got one more of these. All right. Your final February fun little fact or whatever you want to call this thing.
Yeah.
Do you know the astrological signs for February?
Oh my God. Capricorn?
I did say signs.
So it's more than one. What's the Cancer? Crab?
Sorry, Sean. You're done, buddy. It is Aquarius and Pisces, buddy.
Oh my God.
Take another sip of your shit water over there. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. He's done. Wait, cries over that. I'm sipping on this nice wine. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, it's so bad.
But it's so good, buddy. It is so good. Are you ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready to move on. No more of that, please.
All right, here we go. Aggressive baby names, Sean. So apparently this is a trend. Aggressive baby names. Like I don't know why you would want to name your baby something aggressive. Like you want him to come into the world already just like kicking people's asses and shit. Like
what's an aggressive baby name?
Yeah, so I was sent a couple names here, and I just want to ask you if these are, and if people want to get involved, we love your feedback. So maybe you have your own aggressive baby names you want to drop in the comments, or some feedback. But what do you think about this name for an aggressive baby name? Arson. Too soon?
Oh, weird. Weird. Just feels weird. I don't like it.
You don't like arson? Is that aggressive? Would you consider that aggressive, or just why would you name your child?
I'm sorry. I'm burping up the flavor of armpit right now. It's wonderful. Oh God. I would not want to name my child Arson. Okay. I mean, when you say it like that, it kind of does sound cool though. Like, hey, what's your name, boy? My name's Arson. Like, it's got a Western feel to it, so it's kind of nice.
A Zippo in his hand, he's like,
yeah,
just yeah. All right, Arson. How about the name Cutter?
Cutter, I've heard before, but Cutter can also be like someone who cuts in line, so it's not that bad.
Okay,
not
bad.
Definitely, it's aggressive for sure, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, but
no, that'd be you could you'd sign off for that in the hospital if it showed
that one I would.
Sheet.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, how about Dagger?
Now you're just naming your kids after like knives and shit. So like, what's next? Katana, like Glocky, I mean, yeah, I'm not signing off on Dagger.
No, you're not doing Dagger.
I mean, I'll call it Cat Dagger, but I won't call it Kid Dagger. So,
all right, I got two more. How about Shooter?
That you're just asking for trouble on that one. Like you're just asking for your kid to like grow up and make the news, like why put them in a situation like that? So I'm not signing off on that one either.
Just to bring it back, there was a Shooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore, just throwing it out there.
Oh, really letting that Adam Sandler stuff go this year.
I'm not letting it go, man. Not letting it go. Final one. How about Blade?
Well, Blade is just being named after an iconic superhero, but it's also close to Katana. So why not just step it up? Call him Katana. So, I mean, at least with Blade, you're named after something cool. So, yeah.
All right.
I'll sign that one off. Yeah, let's sign off. I would make that executive order. So,
So how do you feel overall about aggressive baby names now that we've gone through a few of them? Do you feel like, do you think twice before naming a baby? Like, are you just whatever comes in your head after you push that monster out of your body, and that's just kind of what you name it?
I mean, now you're just asking me what is it? Philosophical question about life, and people's minds. Yeah. I am a strong believer that the name you give your child is going to be either good for them or it's going to hurt them in the long run. So if you name your kid Shooter, you can only expect bad things. So Aggressive baby names, man. Hey, if you wanna put that out there, sure, go for it. Like, let me know how far your kid gets in life. But yeah, I'm not digging it. Like, there's no point. Like,
yeah. I mean, I guess I'm kind of in agreement there. Like, if you name your kids, a certain type of name and it has like meaning with it, if there's like a presence that it gives when somebody will like, hey, there's Shooter, like, whoa, people put that guy down, you know what I'm saying? Or that guy, just like, so I get it. I mean, on the other end, there's like really nice names, there's like Luna, there's all these like,
Luna's a nice name.
There's all like these kind of like pretty names that you can put out there. So I guess,
why not put good into the world and not bad? Like, fuck those people. Fuck those people who want to put bad out into the world.
So. I agree. I guess
we
agree to that.
yeah, we do. We agree to that. Because we only want to put good out into the world, Joshua.
Yeah.
And you know what else is good? That's right, buddy. That's right. Another Sorry for the Delay AI play. So this week, my dude, we have what could be another banger. Dare I say it? Go ahead and share my screen with you guys here. Like all the weeks before us, except I don't know when we started this. I guess it was 19 weeks ago. Head on over to sorryforthedelay.live/AI radio, and you can hear this song in its entirety. But Joshua, this song is called Shadows and Secrets, and we're just gonna go ahead and let it play out. So here you go.
Well, I heard from a guy in a tinfoil hat, said the moon ain't real and the earth ain't flat. The lizard men are running the whole damn show, and Elvis ain't dead, he's just laying low. The radio waves are in my brain, now watching me flying on a jet plane. It's black suits, back rooms, hush hush deals, but I know the truth and I know what's real. Ooh, shadows and secrets, whispers in the air. They're pulling the strings, but I don't care. Yeah, turn up the static, let the record spin. They can't stop the truth from creeping in. Bigfoot's got a hideout in Tennessee, and the government's been cloning me. They fake the land and they fake the news, but I see the signs in my deja vus. The radio waves, they're in my brain, they're watching me flying on a jet plane. It's men in black and a coded no, but they won't catch me in my UFO. Ooh, shadows and secrets, whispers in the air. They're pulling the strings, but I don't care. Yeah, turn up the static, let the record spin. They can't stop the truth from creeping in. Every 15.
All right, Joshua, there you go. If you guys want to hear that song in its entirety, again, head on over to sorryforthedelay.live/AI radio, and it'll be right there for you. How did you feel about that conspiracy theoried song?
I can dig it. I can dig. I know. As we were going through, I was like, I heard some Bigfoot in there, chasing some UFOs.
Yep.
I definitely like it was a trumpet. That's I don't know all my
instruments.
It
was a trumpet, baby. I was feeling the trumpet mood when I was creating that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, give me more trumpet, and it gave me the trumpet. It was nice. So
that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, another genre take on there, Joshua. That was supposed to be a rockabilly mixed with what they call space rock, which was interesting. Then we had the addition of the trumpet in there, big band. So it was nice, very nice.
What was the song before? Did you have trumpet in the song before too?
The song before was the Vegas song, and there was a trumpet solo in there, but the trumpet solo was amazing, but it was only one time throughout that song.
Oh, okay.
The one we played today had a bunch of trumpet in it. I was just feeling trumpety, I was trumpeting my trumpet.
Got it. Got it. We got 2 back-to-back songs with trumpets.
Yes, 2 back-to-back bangers with trumpet, my dude. So, but let's go ahead and move on, buddy. Be my Valentine.
Be my Valentine. All right. So we're not going to dive too much into this, but I am curious, Sean, because both of us have been in we've been in long relationships
together.
And
yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've known each other quite some time. Yeah, this is true. It's true. Mm-hmm. But you have a special somebody in your life, and I have a special somebody in my life. So the question, this kind of arose when I was talking to some of my friends here and some of the listeners. And the question was posed, do you still have to ask the person you've been with for, married to or in a long relationship with, do you still have to ask them if they would, want to be your Valentine? Is this still a question you should ask?
Oh, I see.
Even though you've been in that relationship for, years on end or what have you? Maybe it's a brand new
eons, decades.
Yeah.
I think you still do. It keeps the passion going, and it's like a little cutesy thing that you can do. So I would say yes. I would say definitely. I mean, do you still ask them to be your Valentine, Joshua?
See, this came up last year, and I think it came up because I'm not a big Valentine's Day person, and not that I'm jaded with the whole thing, but flowers die. You know what I mean? And flowers are expensive. Chocolate, that's expensive too.
Delicious. But delicious.
And it's not, I mean, I know money's just a thing, but like, man, it's kind of hard to go out and buy like, $60 worth of flowers and just watch them die in 4 days. And you're just like, holy shit, like, could I have done something else other than buy you flowers? I sound like a dick, but, but
well, there's your answer, everybody.
I think it'd be fun to still do that. It's romantic. I think it's a nice thing to do. You should just do that. If you want to be passionate and you want to keep things fun. Yeah, you could still, but my thing would be like, what if she said no? Or what if your partner said no?
Well, then you go out and you find a different Valentine. It's that easy, buddy. Like, you do not settle for a no. All right. You go out and you find a yes.
Does that mean you break up with them? Does that mean it's over? If they say no to you, like, do you move out at that point? Do you stop, like take them off the house, remove them off the will, like they just deny, like
you leave the toilet seat up. That's what you do, buddy.
No, we don't leave the toilet seat up around here. We know what happens when that happens, man. Yeah. Browntown. You go to Browntown when you see that shit.
Browntown. Jesus.
Don't have seats up, buddy.
I don't know, man. I guess you would have to question your relationship if they said no. But fucking cross that bridge when it happens,
No.
So.
Can I just say one more thing about that? I bought last year. Shit, it might even be longer than that, to be honest with you. I bought a heart-shaped tin that had like the little Baby Yoda on it. The Star Wars Baby Yoda. Yeah. What's that thing?
Grogu?
Not Groot. What do they call that thing? A little Baby Yoda.
Grogu.
Yeah, little Grogu. On there. That still has the plastic wrap on it. And I love my girlfriend, but she never opened it.
So the point of that? What was the point? You could have just said, "Hey, here's a picture of a piece of chocolate." Like, I think actually you reminded me. Did they ever plant the seeds that you got? No, like you bought flower seeds and nothing happened with that. So I guess the question becomes, what's the point of all that, really? Is it just to show that you care? And what's the difference between doing that and just saying, "Hey, I care about you. Thank you for being here." Like, what's the difference in that? You're gonna forget both of them, clearly. So I don't know,
so man. It's like you're buying gifts, right? You're buying gifts. You're doing all this stuff. You're doing for for the love of it, which kind of brings me to like my next topic.
Okay.
Bringing the bush back.
Bringing the bush back.
What better way to tell your Valentine's, the one that just asked you, they want to be your Valentine or you want to be theirs, than just to let it grow out. Just bring the bush back. The gift that keeps giving.
Joshua.
Everybody loves a little short and curlies. We all just, you hang, ornaments off them and stuff. A little fun, you can just
What? What? Got Christmas trees growing down there? What?
I mean, I'm talking about bushes, bro. Talking about just bringing the bush back.
Okay.
So what do you think about the bush, man? Do you think do you think bringing the bush back in 2025?
Bringing the bush back. Oh my God.
It's Valentine's Day.
Gone?
We got to,
It's not Valentine's Day. This is February 4th.
I mean,
this is not Valentine's.
This is the build up to it, man, because it takes time.
Oh God.
Things just don't. Bushes just don't grow overnight. You know, this you got to water the bush.
He's not wrong. It takes time.
Got to condition the bush.
Hey,
shape the bush.
It's like the armpit hair thing all over again. It's your body. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Like, sure, go for it. You want to bring the bush back? Bring it back, baby. Bring it back.
So you're for the bush. Bring it back. That's a good gift.
For the bush.
That's a good gift.
Is it my only gift? If that's my only gift, I'm sending it back.
Do you think it's a good gift?
Oh, it's a good gift? Yes, of course. Yeah. Any bush is a good gift.
You support the bush. Okay.
Support the bush, baby. Hell yeah. But if it's my only gift, then I'm sending it back. Just putting that.
You're sending it back. All right. All right. Which is a nice segue. Sending it back. All right.
Wait,
now that you got your bush,
you didn't have an answer either. Like, are you bringing the bush back? Or are you just leaving the bush? What are you doing?
Man, I live in the bush, bro. I live in the bush. I am the Homer Simpson meme where he disappears into the bush slowly. That's me. I am the bush.
All right, we can move on.
Yeah. Find me on the beach. You'll spot me real quick, okay? It's real easy to see me on the beach. All right, now that you brought the bush back.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't you add a little raw meat to the bush? So Sean, eating raw meat, you know, what do you think about this? It's not really a trend, but what do you think about eating uncooked raw meat?
Are we talking like steak tartare? So steak tartare is basically uncooked raw meat. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you. I'm really not a fan of anything. I mean, other than sushi, which is a different type of thing, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like meat like that should be cooked to a certain temperature. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you'll get pretty sick. So I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
No, you're not doing the raw meat thing.
Not doing the raw meat.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm always down to try different things. You know, I think I'd be down for a little bit of raw meat.
Well, I also have a sensitive stomach too. Joshua, your stomach is like ironclad, you know. Nothing can break that shit, you know. So you to try raw meat, sure, I believe it. But if I probably ate raw meat, I would suffer. I would just be sitting on the toilet for days.
So do you base your food off like? Will you not even experiment because you know you'll just shit yourself? Is that?
Oh
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
won't
I live
even
a very.
try it?
No, I probably won't. Yeah, I live a very neutral food life, I guess you would say. Like unless I'm like I know that I have nothing to do for the next 2 days and I want to try something exotic, then sure, I'll try something. But knowing that I would probably just end up dying, I'll stay away from it. So
isn't there things that people with sensitive stomachs can eat or try before you go out?
There's stuff for like lactose intolerant pills that you can take, but that's different. That's not. We're not talking about that.
So you're not pre-gaming. You're not going to be like, what, I'm going to go out and I'm just going to do something different. Maybe try butt stuff, you know, and just like take a pill to, you know, experiment with some food.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll watch you eat it, and you can really try your best to describe the taste to me, you know. But I'm not going to eat it. Like I'm not doing it. So
all right. All right. Well, you know, I'll just maybe somebody out there wants to experiment come Valentine's Day and try a little bit of raw meat, you know?
Yeah, good point. Oh, Joshua, I forgot to ask you. Joshua, will you be my Valentine this year, buddy?
I will do my best to be your Valentine this year.
Wonderful. Because I think we got a Valentine's Day episode coming up pretty soon. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we forgot to mention, buddy? We mentioned that it was a late night pod, but we should also mention that during this episode, when this premieres, actually, is probably what I should have said better. Joshua and I are in Vegas. We have touched down in Vegas, and we are probably partying, or we are just tired and exhausted from the flight. But just so you guys know, we are in Vegas this week. So we are in Vegas for a plethora of reasons, but one of the reasons we are there is for what I'm wearing right now, Joshua. I am wearing a Sorry for the Delay t-shirt with our beautiful mermaid girl on there, just like how you have in your background there. And I have a whole bunch of these, not the same ones, but all of our designs. I have at least one of them. And we've done a bunch of test prints and a bunch of sample orders, and I went through a bunch of different things to get the qualities right. And so we're working pretty hard to get this stuff ready and willing to go. But there's no release date yet, but I just want to show you guys kind of what to expect. So it's the logo on the front, and then this same logo is on the back side of me, which is pretty cool. And then the inside of the neck lining has our Sorry for the Delay logo, like the one Joshua's wearing right now. And it's pretty nice. It's a soft, comfortable shirt. It'll come in black and it'll come in white. Sometimes we'll do some special color variants that we have the options to do. And everything will be free shipping. Still working on prices, but no release date yet. Just know that we have everything and we're getting everything set up. So just wanted to give that update because yes, I am wearing it, and yes, it is beautiful, and yes, I am cute. So
yeah, and what Sean doesn't know is he sees the image on the background and on my screen up there. What he doesn't know is that's actually a hidden camera that sits behind him right now, and I've been watching him this whole time, so that it's a camera pointed at his back. So
that makes a lot of sense.
That's what's on his back right now. That giant logo back there. Oh, so that's
shit. Yeah. Well, that's good that the camera's not lowered any further because I don't have pants on. So there's that.
That's the Patreon.
Patreon members.
It's the other version of this podcast that we're working on.
Oh God!
The Under the
Anyway, I
just
wanted to give an update on that, everybody. But Joshua, let's start landing this plane, my dude. Fortunes, lucky numbers, fun finds. What do we got going on today?
My goodness, I said I was gonna do something different this time around because we ran out of the other fortunes we were doing, and I'm sick and tired of them gross ass toxic panda cookies. I think they got like yellow dye number 7 and 69 fucking other ingredients that'll make your butt bleed. So what I did is I went out, and you guys are familiar with this batch right here. These are the Dirty Dozen. I think we got some good fortune out of the Dirty Dozen. So I restocked on I restocked on the Dirty Dozen version of the cookies, which we had some fun with those. But I spun it a little bit different this time around because they had other options out there. And the one I decided to go with, and I'm going to let Sean pick which one I should open because I haven't opened any of these yet, is I also picked up these guys. It's another version of these cookies, and it's the Fortunes Against Humanity cookies.
Okay. All right.
If you're not familiar, there's a game out there with the Cards Against Humanity, but now they have a Fortunes Against Humanity that goes along with this. And these aren't we're not sponsored by these people in any way. I just think these are pretty fun. So Sean, if you want to go with the Fortunes,
I think we got to do the new one. We got to do the Fortunes Against Humanity.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Why not? Dirty Dozen can wait. Let's get through these ones.
So this is a new batch. So there's 12 of these cookies inside this box, the Fortunes Against Humanity. And like I said, I haven't opened this yet, so hopefully don't make this too difficult. No, it's pretty basic. Holy shit, it was that easy. Makes me think they're not. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about these. There's no tape. There is no like factory. There's nothing on there.
Oh, no factory seal or anything?
Yeah, it makes me kind of nervous.
Weird. But I mean, are you going to eat the cookies? If you're not going to eat the cookies, then I don't think there's an issue here.
I don't think I'm going to eat the cookies. Should I mix these things? I just grab the one off the top.
No, grab the one from the very bottom. Go down to the very bottom of the box and just pull that first one up.
Let's go. Let me go fist deep in this bitch. Get all 10 fingers in here. Wait, 5 fingers.
Oh God.
All right, I went as deep as I could with my man hand, and this is the cookie that I got. right here. So we're going with the Fortunes Against Humanity cookies. These are brand new, everybody. So we're going to see what kind of fortunes come out of these things.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm excited. Oh, he's opening the cookie.
Oh, God.
He's having a difficult time opening the cookie, by the way. It looks horrible.
I'm going to try not to cough. I should say at the beginning of this episode is I've been battling a cough like for the last fucking 2 weeks. So this is kind of difficult.
He's doing good, though. He hasn't coughed once.
Okay. Here we go. So this is your Fortune Against Humanity for this week's episode. February 4th, episode
February 4th.
71 here.
Yes.
Here we go, everybody. There's more than one way to skin a cat, but a belt sander requires the latest cleanup.
Interesting. Still processing.
Should I read it again?
Sure. Give me it one more time.
I read it again because I think I read it wrong. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Mia, help me out.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here is your fortune. One more time, everybody. There's more than one way to skin a cat, but a belt sander requires the least cleanup.
Oh, okay. Okay. So when you read it that way, it makes a little bit more sense. I got it. Because you're sanding the cat to death, essentially.
Oh, man. That's terrible.
That's a bad one.
That is
terrible. But that card game is bad in the sense of like just wrong answers, like wrong life answers. So I feel it.
So it's going with the theme, right?
Yeah.
The Fortunes Against Humanity.
Yeah. So there you go.
There's
your Fortune Against Humanity this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
All right, let me give you some lucky numbers for the week to cleanse your palate from that.
Exactly, right.
Here are your 7 lucky numbers for the week. Please feel free to use them for whatever nefarious reasons you would like. But they are 5, 9, 10, 13, 22, 36, and 38. Once again, your 7 lucky numbers are 5, 9, 10, 13, 22, 36, and 38. Ta-da!
You got any winners yet?
Has
anybody claimed to have won anything with all the numbers from what?
Who knows? Who knows? If they did, they're probably not listening anymore, buddy. They probably bought a yacht and bought a boat, and just they're sailing the 7 seas, my dude.
How sad is
sailing
that?
The 7 seas. Right. You're welcome, by the way, for that win. Just saying.
Right.
Oh man. All right, buddy. Let's do some fun finds. What do you got? What do you got to wrap up this episode?
So for fun finds, I'm looking at my phone really quick.
Sure.
So my just so I can kind of get this correct. So I went out and me and my girlfriend, we went out shopping, and there's a spot. I think I've mentioned it before. It's called Five Below, where everything. I think
you mention it every week.
No. Not every week. Not every week.
Oh, you're right.
No,
Last week you didn't. I'm sorry. I'll take it back.
I think Target might be every other week. But yeah, it's mostly Target. Who doesn't shop at Target or Walmart or whatever the hell? They run the damn country. Let's just be honest. So where else are you going to shop? So went to Five Below, which is it's a cool little spot. I know a lot of their shit's probably got lead and a bunch of other poison. You probably get sick just walking in that fucking store from all the chemicals that's in there. So try not to go in there too much. Sorry, Five Below. And if you work there, my bad. So went in there, saw a couple things. We're like, holy shit, let's look for some Funkos because they got Funkos in there. So what I ended up finding, believe it or not, I found this fun little Funko right here. And Sean, do you know who this character is?
No, I don't.
This is Finn
read it,
from Law and Order.
Finn
Special
from Law and Order. Okay,
Victims
I do not know.
Unit. Do you know who that is? It's
basically
Ice.
Is that Ice? Yeah, Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ice Cube, Ice T. Yeah.
Like you're gonna show him? Like you're just.
Sorry. So okay.
He's
the point of this,
looking at it.
I'm falling apart here. No, because the value. So here's the thing: is the fun find and the value of it. So this little guy right here was like $5, but it sells for over $50.
What the hell? What?
$50. Found this thing at a $5 Five Below store.
That seems wrong.
The point
he's not even like a chase or anything. He's just like a standard pop.
Just a standard pop, buddy. Just a standard pop right here.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
So $50 fine. And the point that, I mean, we do this always at the very end of it. So you stick around long enough for this shit. And if you collect Funkos or you're looking for things to flip or make a little bit of side hustle, this is the part of the show that, sometimes we can hook you up with this kind of stuff. So if you're out there and you find this thing for $5 or whatever, maybe you see it at a garage sale sitting around, and you want to, make a little side cash and you sell these things, that's a good little find right there. So that is my fun find and a hell of a buy, if you ask me. $5.
Yeah, dude, that's great. Fucking $50, huh? Damn,
$50.
All for a little Ice Cube. Shit, dog. Fucking amazing.
There you go.
Let me show you what I got this week, my dude. Heading over to my Funko section here. Here you go. This is what I got for the week. It is a miniature Funko this week, Joshua. These are little. These are what do they call these? Funko bits, Funko bites, something like that. Something I don't remember.
Is that a Bob's Burger?
But they're basically,
Is that Bob's Burger?
Oh yeah, this is Bob's Burgers, and so what they have is a little like replica of Bob's house, where you can take out the little Funko and put Bob, he's the little Funko, into his house, and it's pretty fucking cool. They have a bunch of varieties of these, and spoiler alerts for the next few weeks. I bought a few of different ones that I really, really enjoyed, and this is one of them. This is Bob's Burgers, and you can see Bob in there inside his little house. And then to the left of that, I have the artwork for the week by the amazing Q Sketches. That's her Instagram handle, Q_sketches on Instagram and also on YouTube. Shout out to her. She did subscribe. Gotta appreciate that. Shout out. But yeah, this is another one of her artworks. This is a beautiful little cat on top of a beautiful cat face train. It's wonderful. I love these. They're so fucking cool. I am disappointed though because I only have one left for next week, and that'll be my last one, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe I'll get more. So we'll see. But shout out to Q, and shout out Bob's Burgers, baby. Those are my fun finds and Funkos for the week, my dude.
Well, that's great. I always can appreciate the fact that people are still doing real art. I love that shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Real art's hard to come by these days. It's just a lot of stuff that's just like, the shit that, you got on your chest. That's the real art that's being created, I mean, granted, you stole that from a mermaid. The mermaid's probably like words.
I mean, real art is subjective, maybe this is just AI that I edited and manipulated, Yeah. Is that real art, though, at that point? Does it become real art once you touch it?
I mean, I'm just trying to just throw it out there that, original art's pretty fucking cool still, so.
Yeah, original art is the best way to have any type of art, unless you're not an artist like me. So, there's that. Anyways, buddy, let's wrap this episode up. Let's land this plane. Do you have anything left to say to the people while we're in Vegas? What do you got?
I guess an ending. One of the things that kind of struck me really hard, as of late is just procrastination. And for everyone out there struggling with procrastination, like some of us do, I got some of the best advice. Just get off your butt and just get out and go do it. Because that's the only way you're going to get something done. Like me and Sean on this podcast, we might have procrastinated for a little bit to get this thing done. But ultimately, we got out and we're just having some fun with you guys. So you'll never get anything done unless you get off your butt and stop procrastinating. So if you have an idea, if you like art, whatever it is you're into, stop procrastinating, get out there and do it, because I feel like you're only holding yourself back when you do that. So I guess that's my closing word. Just get out and do something. It's a new year. Stop sitting around not doing shit. It's February already. It's the second month of the year. So if your goal is to work out and you haven't even fucking done shit about it while you're procrastinating. So stop doing that and just get up and do something.
All right. Yeah. Shit. Coming at me real aggressive there, buddy. Yeah. Real aggressive with that. Let me just put this out there right now, buddy. There is another conspiracy theory that I have that I will talk about next week that involves the gym industry inventing laziness. Okay? I'm just going to leave that out there right now because what you're telling me is that I'm procrastinating. But I'm telling you procrastination was invented by the gyms. So just
maybe
right now.
Maybe that was hard.
Right now.
I don't know.
But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. We do appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening to the shorts or watching the shorts and, following us on Spotify and shit like that. It means the world to us, and you guys mean the world to us. So, I don't know, buddy. You, me, Vegas. Let's go watch.
Yeah.
Let's go fucking, I don't know. What are we doing?
Get a tattoo.
Get a tattoo. Yeah, we'll go get a tattoo, or let's go gamble on some craps, Like, not the game craps, but like we go to the restrooms and look at the craps and we gamble on which ones are bigger. So I think that could be fun.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Anyways, guys, we will talk to you guys next week. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Oh, wait. Before we leave, next week's episode will be a pre-recorded episode because Joshua and I are in Vegas. So we're doing kind of like a back-to-back recording. So if you guys, I don't know, if something weird happens in the world, just know that we recorded that ahead of time. So there's that. We also probably won't know who wins the Super Bowl in that episode. So sorry. We probably won't talk about that in the next one. But other than that, we will see you guys next week. Deuces.